ride, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on the Go-Devil Network tonight. Bear with us for the service that we have this evening. Coming to you live from Muse Field at David Carpenter Stadium here at Junction City, Arkansas, Junction City High School. First round of the state playoffs, where our Go-Devils are here tonight to face the 2 seed out of the 8-2A, the Junction City Dragons.
The Dragons will receive the opening kickoff.
Dragons have won the toss and will receive the opening kick. Your captain, Sam Bell, Daniel Hadley, Ethan Shaver jogging back to run through the banner with their teammates. Pull up my roster here. Here come the Go-Devils. All right, here we go. It's straight some stuff out there. Two lovely young ladies helping me tonight, Carlia Anderson and Nadia Caldwell. I appreciate them riding down here and standing up here on this cold, freezing platform with me tonight and helping me out and helping out the Go-Devil Network and their classmates. Getting ready to kick off. Alan Urquidy will do the honors for the Go-Devils. I am not positive that I have an accurate roster for a Junction, but I may cheat and listen to the PA announcer.
Back deep for the Dragons, number 4, Jadavion Williams, and number 3, Jay Johnson.
All right, number 3, Jay Johnson and Jadavion Williams, but the kick is not to them. Fair caught there at the 40-yard line by Junction City. That's where they'll start their first drive of the evening. Gurdon, of course, coming in tonight, the 4 seed out of the 5-2A.
And the Dragons will start their drive at their own 41-yard line.
And we'll get a look at how Gurdon's going to stack up and defend the Junction City offense. I see my roster. We might actually have a few freshmen out there. Let me see. That's, Kyle Radford. Caden Rhodes on this end. Gunnar Gibson on the other end. There's the give. Around the left side. He's out to midfield, down to the 40. He's going to be wrapped up or hit by Josh Taylor. Wrapped up and brought down at about the 35-yard line of the Go-Devils by Josh Taylor and company. So that's first down for the Dragons. They'll split 2 out to this side. Sam Bell down in coverage here on this sideline. Bryce Bratton, Herbert Bell. Caught by number 2, Bryce and Sam. Sam Bell in on the tackle along with Colby Brigance. Group effort on the tackle there, number 2. Gains a few yards for the Dragons.
Gaining 3 yards to make it 2nd and 7.
All right, they're going to give it around this side. Ooh, who made that hit? That's Gunnar Gibson in on that tackle on this side. Good play.
He's tackled by number 5, Josh Taylor.
Josh, that was PA announcer says Josh Taylor, but we know it was Gunnar Gibson in on that tackle. Bring up 3rd and 7, or 3rd and 5. Ball sitting at the Go-Devil 31-yard line. 10 minutes, 36 seconds remaining here in the first. First round of the playoffs here at Junction City. The give over the left side. Makes a man miss. Sam Bell grabs him from behind. And he is really close to the first. We'll see where they spot it. I believe they're going to spot him just shy. Maybe a yard, maybe 2 they'll call it. 4th and 2 at the 27-yard line. 10:09 remaining here in the first quarter. Jaden Pate on the sidelines asking the Go Devil faithful to get on their feet. 4th and 2. Up. Flags on the play. And we'll see if it was Junction at fault. We'll see what the White Hat says. Prior to the snap, false start against Junction City. Junction City backs up 5 yards, bring up 4th and 7. Well, it was 4th and 2. They got a 5-yard penalty, and the scoreboard says 4th and 6. So, but it really is 4th and 7. Ball should be at the 32-yard line of the Go Devils. Junction lining up to go for it. Go Devils getting adjusted, moving around. They're going to, nope, he wants to pass. He's not going to make it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Go Devils bottle him up. Braden King was the last one to get a hold of him right there. And they drop him at the 30-yard line. The Go Devils will take over. Kyle Radford comes off the field absolutely pumped up. About 4 Go Devils got a hold of him. And big Braden King got in there and got the big meat hooks on him and brought him down. So the Go Devil offense takes over at their own 31-yard line. 9:30 remaining here in the first. Scoreless effort so far here in Union County. Jones fakes it to Sam Bell, wants to throw in pursuit, and they're going to drag him down and out of bounds for a loss.
And that'll be number 40, Hayden Hudson, with a big sack.
I'm not sure it's too much of a loss. Maybe we'll see what they, about 3-yard loss. We'll see where they put the marker there. Should be 2nd and 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12. 9 minutes remaining. Bryce Bratton's going to split wide to this side, along with LeBraylon Washington there in the slot position. They're going to pitch it out to Sam Bell around this side, and he's going to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Flag on the play.
Penalty flag down.
Not exactly sure what this is going to be. We'll have to wait till the White Hat gets back over there to tell the press box what the deal was. Clock stopped at 8:43.
Holding penalty called against the Go Devils.
Holding against the Go Devils.
And the penalty is declined.
Penalty is declined. Which is going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 12. Should be still 12 to go. Third and 12 here from about the 27-yard line. 2 split out to the far side. 2 in the backfield with number 16, Andrew Jones. Jones wants to pass. He rolls out to his right. Evades a man. Is going to be brought down back at the 20-yard line or 21-yard line to bring up 4th down for the Go Devils. Rolling past 8:30 to play in the first. Bring up 4th down. Fourth down, and Gurdon's going to line up like they're going to go for it on 4th down here from their own 21-yard line. Jones backs up, probably going to pooch it here Jones, he does. Good pooch. Cross midfield, gets a Go-Devil bounce inside the 40. LeBrayland just missed it. Comes back to it at about the 41-yard line.
And the punt's down around the 40.
So with 7:58 remaining here in the first, Junction will take over for their second drive in their own territory here in the first quarter. Not too cold, not too bad. Now the wind kind of died down. Just a nice night for playoff football here in Arkansas. And watching these young Go-Devils is pretty much the place I'd rather be, right here. Around the left side, number 9. And he's met by Bryce Bratton. Taylor comes in to assist. He's going to be close to a first down, though. Big back for Junction City. They're going to move the chains. First down, Junction City. Over into Go-Devil territory at about the 48-yard line. All right, they're going to give it a 9 again. He's around this side. He gets a stiff arm, but he's brought down. He tries to stiff arm Bryce Bratton. Bryce brings him down, but I believe he moved the chains once again. About 11-yard gain on the play. And he's down to about the 30, right at the 35-yard line of Gurdon. First and 10, Junction City, coming up on 7.5 minutes to play. 0-0 here. Just north of the Louisiana line. Handoff to 9, up the middle. Lowers his head and his shoulder, and Daniel Hatley's there to meet him. Daniel Hatley, Alan Urquidy, Kobe Brigance get up out of the pile. Big Daniel Hatley meets him, and he went no further. Second down, they're going to call it 2nd and 7, rolling past 7 minutes to play here in the first. Ball at the Gurdon 31-yard line. Swing it out to number 2, and it's caught. He's got a little bit of room. He's out of bounds on the far sideline. He's going to be about the 17-yard line there. 1st and 10 Junction at the Gurdon 17-yard line. And give it to number 3. He cuts it back up the middle, met by a wall of Go-Devils. Inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line. Second and 6. .555 remaining in the first. They're going to give it to 3 around the left side. He cuts it back up, spins, makes a man miss again, and he's brought down shy of the goal line there, inside the 5-yard line. I could not quite see who made that tackle. I'm pretty sure Sam Bell was in on, Sam Bell was in on that tackle to trip up number 3 for Junction. Nope, now we got a flag.
Penalty flag down on the field.
I believe it's going to be against the Go-Devils. Prior to the snap. Yep, offsides on the defense. Be half the distance to the goal. They'll put the ball at about the 1.5-yard line. 1st and goal, Junction. They'll give it to 3 over the middle. He dives in for the Junction City touchdown. Junction is a 2-pointer team, I believe. They're going to line up and go for the 2-point conversion. Junction scores with 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The 2-point conversion by number 3. It could not quite bring him down back there in the backfield, and he's in for the good 2-point conversion.
With 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter, your score, the Gurdon Go-Devils 0 and your Junction City Dragons 8.
So 5:20 remaining. Gurdon trailing the Junction City Dragons 8-0. Here at Muse Field, Gurdon will go out here and line up. Let's see who gets back to receive the kickoff. We got Herbert Bell, Kobe Brigance back deep. I believe we got some freshmen out there. Let's look. Yep, that's Remy Ellis on the far sideline over there, standing at about the 30-yard line. Let's see who else we got here. See if I can name some names. Yep, I see Jamari Williams out there, Caden Rhodes. Cannot see absolutely everybody. Number 3 doing the kicking off for Junction. Andrew Jones, what calls for the fair catch. Back at about the 30-yard line. Gurdon's own 30-yard line. They're going to line up for their second offensive possession of the game.
First and 10 Go-Devils from the 32.
Jones under center. The give is going to be to Bell over the right side. I believe he got out to about the 35-yard line.
Going for the Go-Devils there as they're stopped by a host of Dragons.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Bring up second down.
Second and 7.
There's Gunnar Gibson and the 2 Bell boys in the back. They're going to give the ball right up the middle to Sam Bell. He lowers his head, gets out over the 40-yard line, and he's going to be real close to a Go-Devil first down. Go-Devils trying to go tempo here. Trying to go tempo. Referees taking their time putting the ball down.
It'll be good for a first down.
Now they wind the clock after they move the chains. Jones gonna give it to Bell again over the right side. Let's see where he made it. About. He gets out to about the 44 and a half, 45-yard line of Junction City. Good gain on first down. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Go-Devils. That's what you want. A good manageable second down. Jones under center. They're going to give it to Gibson that time, I believe. Gibson might have got a little forward progress. Oh, I believe that was number 5, Josh Taylor. I'm begging your pardon. That was Josh Taylor on the carry for the Go-Devils. Gets out to the 46-yard line. Still be about 3rd and 5. Go-Devils need the need the Junction City 49-yard line for a first. Jones under center. He's going to give it to Herbert Bell over the right side. Herbert Bell driving over into Junction City territory, down to almost the Junction City 45-yard line. Herbert Bell.
Sam Bell again on the carry for the Go-Devils. He'll carry it over for a Gurdon first down.
That's going to be a Gurdon Go-Devil first down. First carry of the night for Herbert Bell. Go-Devils trying to answer the Junction City touchdown. 1st and 10. Junction City 45-yard line. 2:55 remaining in the first. Go-Devils trail 8-0 here at Junction City. Jones. He's going to give it to Herbert again. And Herbert's not going to have anywhere to go. He's back to the line of scrimmage, I believe. Should bring up 2nd and 10 for the Go-Devils at the Junction City 45-yard line. Coming up on 2.5 minutes to play.
Short run up the middle. Tackle made by number 56, Slade Wilson. Second and 10.
Jones gives to Bell over the right side. He's back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 10 inside 2 minutes to go here in the first. Jones comes over to get a little instruction from Coach Jackson. Third and 10. Let's see what the Go-Devils draw up right here. Jones under center. He's going to pitch it out to Sam Bell over the left side. Sam tries to break free. Got a first down and more. Down to the 30. He's going to be thrown out of bounds by number 6. Sam said, "Give it to me. Give it to me," he said. Sam said, "It's my senior year. It's my playoffs. How y'all like that?" He's having fun. Sam's having fun. Nonetheless, first down, Gurdon. Down to the Junction City 19-yard line. Go-Devils in the red zone for the first time this evening, down in Junction City territory. Jones under center. Gives it to Herbert up the middle. Herbert's going to get three or four on the carry.
Number 21, Bell on the carry. Gain of about 5 on the play.
He got 5 on the play behind that Go-Devil offensive line. Bring up 2nd and 5 on the 13-yard line. Go-Devils wasting no time. Gibson, Herbert, and Sam Bell in the backfield. Wishbone formation. A little bit of movement. There's the give to Sam over the left side, and he's inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. The Go-Devils methodically moving. 1st and goal, Gurdon, 4-yard line. Gunner runs off. Not sure who replaced him. The Go-Devils are trying to hurry again. And the referees, there we go. They're trying to get a play off here. Give it to Sam Bell over the right side. He's trying to drive backwards. He moved the ball just a little bit. He's down to about the 2-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 2. I don't know that we'll get another playoff here before the end of the first quarter. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Go-Devils trailing the Junction City Dragons 8-0 here at Muse Field, David Carpenter Stadium. They're going to flip the field. And Go-Devils will begin the second quarter with a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Hey, I want to thank the Go Devil Network family of sponsors for sponsoring the Go Devil Network this year, supporting these kids, this program, and this school, and this town. You couldn't ask for a better group of families, businesses, individuals, and Go Devil greatness right there on your screen. We appreciate every single one of them for getting on board and helping us out this season. Coach Jackson giving his team a little bit of encouragement there, a little bit of instruction here on what we're going to do on this second down play. Junction defense makes its way out onto the field. Let me change the quarter here. Go Devils make their way down. Number 3, Sam Bell on the carry.
He'll be just short of the goal line. They'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Just short of the goal line. 3rd and goal from about the 1 yard line, about the 1 foot line. Jones under center, wishbone formation. I believe he's got both Bells behind him. Which one's he going to give it to? Sam. Nope. Wait. Sam's in. Go Devil touchdown. Go Devils break the plane for the first time this evening. Back it. And the kick is up, and the kick is good by Alan Urquidy. So the Go Devils start off the second quarter with a, turn the gain down on this just a little bit. I might be blowing you out of the water. So the Go Devils start the second quarter with a touchdown there on the scoreboard end of the field. And Alan Urquidy, just about Mr. Automatic extra point, tacks on the kick to make it 8-7. Junction City ahead here with 11:21 remaining in the second quarter. Sky kick goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Dragons will start their drive from their own 35.
Dragons will start their own drive right here from their own 35-yard line. I tell you what, these camera girls are doing good tonight. They switched out. We had Carlia, Miss Pooh right there in the first quarter, and we got Nadia at the helm right now, getting it done. She's all bundled up. They both are. They're both all bundled up. I'm bundled up. Shoot, it's cold up here. 1st and 10, Junction City from their own 44-yard line. There's the snap. There's a quarterback keeper. He's out to midfield and over into Go-Devil territory down to about the 48-yard line. About an 8-yard gain on the play. Bring up about 2nd and 2 for Junction City.
Gain of 7, making 2nd down with 3 to go.
There's the give to number 9. He's caught from behind by Kyle Radford, and he didn't go nowhere. No gain on the play. Should bring up 3rd and 3. Good play by the junior, Kyle Radford. You got to love the Radfords, and I do love Kyle. Awesome kid, part of this state champion, four in a row state champion, Gurdon Go-Devil Marching Band in on the tackle there for the Go-Devils. Go-Devils showing blitz there. They're going to fake it. Quarterback keeper. And I believe Gunnar Gibson got him. Ooh, it's going to be close. We'll see where they spot that football. The referee that's supposed to keep the spot did a little dance right there before the white hat and the back judge could get over here with him. They'll back up, take a look at it, call it 1st down Junction without a measurement. First down Junction. And then I think when they got out to midfield, they moved it in Gurdon's favor back a little bit. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the Gurdon 44-yard line. 9:50 remaining here in the second. 8-7. They swing it out to number 2. Oh, and he dropped it. Gurdon covers it up as if he had caught it and fumbled it. And it's good hustle just in case the refs called that a catch and a fumble, but it was an incomplete pass. Bring up 2nd and 10 for Junction City. A good-looking offensive line for Junction City. Finished in 2nd place in their conference. A little bit of a bobbled snap. They give it to big number 9 over the right side. He's going to have a 1st down inside the 35-yard line to about the 32. 1st down Junction. 9:39 remaining in the 2nd quarter of play. They went with 2. They went with 3. But that number 9 is a load. All right, they're going to go with him again over the left side. He tries to cut it up. Josh Taylor bumps him out of bounds down there at about the 15-yard line. 1st down Junction. We'll call it the 17-yard line. Okay, side judge was at the 17. Okay, they put the ball at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 Junction. Not quite 9 minutes remaining here in the half. They're going to split one out to the far side, one out to the near. Single back set. They're going to give it to him. That's number 3 over the left side. And Sam Bell grabs him around the waist after about a 4-yard gain inside the 15-yard line. They'll put the ball down at about the 13, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5 Junction. The Junction needs about the 7-yard line for a first down. Single set back again, same formation. They'll give it to number 3 around the other side. He's caught around the legs, but Josh Taylor bottled up. Caden Rhodes, they're going to stop his progress. Does Caden Rhodes and Bryce Bratton. Somebody dropped a shoe. Sam Bell was kind enough to pick it up and hand it back to the young man.
3rd and 4.
Second and 4. They're going to give it to 9 again. Good form for the running back, but Gurdon was ready for it that time, down to about the 10-yard line. Bring up 3rd down. I believe they're going to put it right at they're going to put it at the 9. So it's going to be 4th and a long 1. Giovanni Cruz, Braden King, Kyle Radford, Caden Rhodes, Gunnar Gibson, your defensive line, Alan Urquidi roaming around back there. They're going to give it to number 3. He falls forward, and he's going to have the first down for Junction City, down at about the 6-yard line.
First down, make it 1st and goal for the Junction City Dragons.
1st and goal, Junction City. We roll up on 7 minutes to play here in the second. Here in the second quarter. Gurdon defense looking good tonight. They've made their stops. Just can't allow any big plays this evening. Number 3 around the right side, cuts it up.
And he carries 3 men with him up to the...
Junction says touchdown. Referees have not called it. I believe Junction's going to say, I don't know what we're talking about here. Gurdon saying there was a fumble and they recovered it.
He carries him up to about the 1-inch line. 2nd and goal.
Referees say otherwise. 2nd and goal from about the 1-foot line, looks like. They split one out here to the far side out here, probably a decoy. Give it to number 3 up over the top, old school style, into the end zone for the Junction City touchdown. Been a while since I've seen a running back go up over the top like that. Junction will line up for the 2-point conversion, up 14-7 for the moment here over the Go-Devils. They got one split out to the far side. They're going to give it to number 3 and run it right up the middle. And he is in for the 2-point conversion.
With 6:04 left in the second quarter,
6:04 remaining here in the second quarter. Junction City leading the Gurdon Go-Devils 16-7 here at David Carpenter Stadium in Union County at Junction City High School. Real quick while they're lining up, I'll see if I can't get this drink out of this bag. I'll wet my whistle a little bit here. My wife's at home watching. She's probably rolling her eyes because I had to wet my whistle. We're back to the same kickoff kick return team. Sam Bell Herbert back to receive. Jamal Johnson back to kick. Looks like he's going to try the little over to the side, bobbled by Gurdon and recovered by Gurdon.
Ball on the ground, but it is recovered by the Go-Devils.
By either, well, Jamari Williams was there and so was Josh Taylor. It bounced off of Josh's thighs there, and Josh was managed to corral it in, give the Go-Devils the football there at about the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 44.
First and 10 from their own 44-yard line. 6:04 remaining here in the second. Trailing 16-7. Wishbone, the quick handoff up the middle.
Sam Bell on the carry.
Good looking handoff to Sam Bell. I'm talking about a quick
Tackle made by number 65,
exchange.
Brian Estrada.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Referees are
Second and 7.
sort of slowing down the tempo on both sides, for Junction and for us. They're going to give it to Herbert up the middle. Herbert's going to get 3 or 4 more. There's a fight. Looks like a fight for the football under the pile.
Number 21, Herbert Bell on the carry.
They're going to call it a gain of about 2 on the play. They bring up 3rd and 4, I'm sorry. They're going to give it to Sam over this side. Sam falls forward, and I believe he's got the first down. Over into Junction City territory. Sam has the wherewithal as he turns backwards, fell backwards, and they move the chains for the Go-Devils. Good run for the senior. The senior captain moves the chains. First and 10, Junction City, 45-yard line, 4:37 to play here in the second quarter. LeBraylon Washington split out to the near side. Two-back set here, Herbert Bell, Josh Taylor. The give to Taylor up the middle. I lost him in the pile there. He might have got a yard.
Josh Taylor on the carry up the middle. He stopped a few different Dragons.
Second and 7, 3:51 remaining, 3:51 remaining, I'm sorry, second and 7. Junction City 41-yard line. Give to Sam Bell up the middle. And he's brought down close to the Junction, about the Junction 36-yard line.
Tackle made by number 7, Ja'Cory and Key.
We're going to call it the 37-yard line. Be about 3rd and 1 right here. Gurdon just going to line up and go straight at him right here. They're going to give it to Sam Bell up the middle. He's got room. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Good run on 3rd and 1 by number 3, Sam Bell, as we come up on 3 minutes to play. Gurdon down. Let's see if they call it 1st and goal or 1st and 10. I believe they're going to. Yeah, they're going to be able to. They could get a first down down there at the 1 or inside the 1. I mean, Sam Bell right up the middle. Gurdon fans excited. Wishbone formation. They're going to blow the whistle. Oh, my goodness, we had the freshman Jamari Williams out there. And we call a timeout, timeout Gurdon. Do a little screen time to our Go-Devil Network family of sponsors here during this is our first time out of the whole evening. Junction's still with a pocket full of timeouts with 3 for, and Gurdon sitting on 2 now, trailing 16-7, 2:32 remaining. But as I was saying, I can't say enough about these sponsors. And every chance I get tonight, I'm going to thank them. I'm going to thank them for being with us this year and helping us out and coming on into the playoffs with us as well. So if you know these folks and you appreciate the Go-Devil Network and what we've attempted or tried to do this year and last year as well, then thank them. Give them a thumbs up, high five, fist bump. As they, ladies and gentlemen, are the reason that this is happening. So we'll come out of the timeout with a first down, and now they're calling it at the 11-yard line. And they're going to line up the same formation. We've got Jamari Williams, Sam Bell, and Gunnar Gibson. They give it to Sam Bell. Sam Bell would not be denied. About 6-yard gain on the play right up the middle. Goes the senior. Be 2nd and 4 from the 5-yard line. Junction trying to switch. Same formation. Give it to Sam around the left side. Sam's in for the Go-Devil touchdown. 2nd touchdown on the night for the captain. Sam Bell carrying the load this evening. I used to say Sam rings the bell from the 5-yard line, and he rung the bell right then. They're going to send out the, I don't know what, we're going to go for 2 right here. Jones carrying the play back in. And I believe we are going to go for 2 here. Let's see who we put in the backfield. We're going to have an official timeout. Official wanted to start the play clock. Play clock was not started. Jones way out to the far side. Sam Bell's going to take the direct snap for the 2-point conversion. Offensive line switches. Rhodes gets set. Sam takes the snap. He's going to come around the left side, and he's going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. 2-point conversion is no good. So Gurdon down a field goal, trailing Junction City 16-13, 1:57 remaining. Here in the first half. Sam Bell having a tremendous evening this evening, assisted by Herbert, Gunner. We've even seen Josh Taylor carry the ball a few times. Offensive line came to play this evening in Junction City. Alan Urquidy, he's going to kick this one a little deeper than normal. It's brought in inside the 30 by number 7, and he gets out to about the 36. Wait a minute. Fumble on the play. Gurdon dancing around like they have the football. What is the referees going to say? The side judges are talking it over with the white hat. Gurdon is positive that ball came loose and they recovered it. Referees still talking it over. Gurdon sure it's theirs, and the referees say it's Junction City football at the 35-yard line after about 45-second discussion there.
First and 10 for the Junction City Dragons from their own 30.
And the Gurdon fans are not pleased. Defense got to get out there and get a stop here. 1:50 remaining. Quarterback rolls out to the right side. Wants to pass it. Oh, it's tipped and then caught. And he slips down at about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Great play by the Go-Devil coverage. Just one of those off-the-wall things where you get your hand on the ball, broke the play up, and the ball just lands right back in the receiver's hands. First down, Junction City at their own 48-yard line. 1:41 remaining here in the first half of play. Up over Gurdon, 16-13. He wants to pass out, does, and he is, nope, they're going to call it incomplete. I was certain he had caught that. So 2nd and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Clock continuing to run. Well, he did catch it. He did catch it. They just said he had stopped his progression. And they catch him again on the little swing pass out there. Lose yardage again, so that's going to bring up about 3rd and 16 for the Junction offense. Gurdon defense ready for that little out pass both times, and it probably would have behooved the receiver not to catch the ball. Just let it fall incomplete and stay with a 3rd and 12 instead of a 3rd and 15. Junction, single back set. They're going to give it to number 9 around this side. He's brought down by his ankles just over the 46-yard line out to about the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Junction City Dragons. 23 seconds remaining here in the first half. At halftime, I will turn the sound completely off. I know there are some, and most of them live at my house, will let me know that we have no sound. We have no sound, so I want to let everybody know we're not going to have any sound at halftime. You will see the Go-Devil Network family of sponsors, and we will rejoin you all with a minute or two left to go in halftime to get ready for the second half. But these girls got some hot chocolate up here, and it smells extremely good. And I may have to make that trek around the end of this field and go get me some of it. Seconds. Gurdon tries to get to him, and I believe they're going to. Nope, he gets the pass off, and it is incomplete. Falls incomplete. 2 different Junction City Dragons had a chance to catch that football. I believe Alan Urquidy may have gotten his hand on it, but that's going to give Gurdon the football with 9 seconds remaining here in the first half. I don't know what we're going to do here. Let's see who all we have out here. Herbert Bell, Gunnar Gibson, LeBraylon Washington, Sam Bell, Bryce Bratton, and the usual suspects offensive line: Braden King, Kane Calley, Ethan Shaver, Daniel Hatley, Giovanni Cruz. Gurdon, 9 seconds remaining. Probably got a shot at one play here. Jones going to back up to pass. Going to fling it out to Bryce. Bryce catches it right at the first down marker. Coach Jackson gets a timeout with 2 seconds remaining here in the first half. Gurdon hanging with Junction City right here. The 4 seed and the 2 seed. Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor in the backfield with Jones. Bunch of receivers down here on the near sideline. Jones is going to try to heave it to the end zone. Too deep and knocked away. That's going to end the first half. As the Go-Devils trailing the Junction City Dragons 16-13. Awesome first half. And my camera girls are heading to the concession stand. Try to get a little bit warm. I'm going to go find a warm beverage to drink. And I'll be back with you guys here in about 15 minutes, 16 minutes. All right, we're back here before coming up on the third quarter. Just a few minutes here. Less than a minute. Let's see, make sure. All right, I believe we're set. They had added some time to the halftime clock. Junction came out about a minute before the Go-Devils did. A reset here if you're just joining us. Gurdon trailing 16-13 to the Junction City Dragons here at Musefield David Carpenter Stadium, Junction City High School in Junction City, Arkansas. Sam Bell with 2 touchdowns on the night, one on either end of the field for the Go-Devils. Having an extremely good ball game this evening. Gurdon playing good defense, held the Junction City Dragons to 2 touchdowns in the first half. And we know Junction City, this Junction City team is capable of putting points together. But nonetheless, tight ball game. The clock says 1:42 until we kick off the second half. Got a text a minute ago from Jeannie White. I believe her and Mr. Johnny and Miss Rhea are watching the game this evening. Kick back in the warm. I hope they're in the warm. Watching the Go-Devils play, rooting them on from back home at Gurdon. Well, they acted like they were going to go ahead and go out there, but I guess they're going to wait the last minute. Now the Go-Devils are going to run out there. Go-Devils will receive the second half kick here in about half a minute. Junction yet to take the field. Still over there talking it over as Gurdon lines up. Herbert Bell jogs back to his own 20-yard line, ready to receive the deep kick if it should be so. Now Sam runs out, switches out with a couple other ones. They're going to bring Remy Ellis to this side on the front line. We got 2 or 3 freshmen out there. Jamari Williams. I believe that's, let's see, Skylar Walker. That's Skylar Walker, number 30. Caden Rhodes, dead center on the front line. Got the good hands. Josh Taylor on the far side on the front line. Jamal Johnson is going to kick it off right here and right now. He's going to kick it pretty deep. Herbert may have a shot at this. Brings it in at the 22, and right up the middle he goes. He gets about 13 on the return out to about the Junction, about to the Gurdon 34-yard line, where Gurdon will have it 1st and 10, their first possession of the second half. Herbert stays out there on offense. I believe we're going to have Gunnar Gibson at fullback. Yeah, we're going to have a 2-back set. Sam comes to this end. Herbert and Gunnar line up behind Andrew Jones. Jones gives it to Herbert. Herbert's met immediately. I don't know if they're going to give him forward. Yeah, they are going to give him forward progress out to the 35-yard line.
No gain on the play. It'll make it 2nd and 10 for the Go-Devils.
No gain. He did make it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 Go-Devils. Ball at their own 34-yard line. The nose of the football actually at their own 35-yard line. Wishbone formation. Andrew Jones under center. There's the give to Sam over the left side. Sam spins out over the 35 to
Number 3, Sam Bell on the carry.
about the 36. He got about a yard. Should be 3rd and about 9. We'll call it 3rd and a long 8. LeBraylon Washington, lone wide receiver to this side. They're going to pitch it out to Herbert over the left side. Herbert got a little room, got a little speed. I believe he stepped out of bounds after he gained enough for the Gurdon Go-Devils first down over into Junction City territory. We'll see where they spot the football. The ref sure is coming way back here. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds long before he got to the first down marker. I was certain he had made it at least to midfield. But not being on that side of the field, don't have a good vantage point here. So that's going to bring up about 4th. They're saying 4th and 3. Jones backs up, probably going to pooch it here. Jones, good little pooch over into Junction City territory, and it bounds down. Let's see where they mark the football there at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Junction City. 10:25 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And that Gurdon defense steps out on the field for their first to face the Dragon offense the first time in the second half. Sam Bell at corner over here. But they're going to, quarterback keeper around the right side. He gets a block. I believe he's pushed out of bounds there by Josh Taylor. He's going to gain about 6 or 7 on that play. They'll spot the ball right at their own 25-yard line, at Junction's 25-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 4. They got 2 split out. We'll give it to Jamal Johnson. He bowls his way over the 30 out to about the 31-yard line. First down, Junction City.
Junction City Dragons, first down.
Stop the clock to move the chains at 10:13. Now Junction has 2 receivers to this side. I'm going to give it to Johnson again. He lowers his shoulder, gets out over the 35-yard line.
Ivory like a wrecking ball to the left side.
Let's see if I have them on my, it is A.J. Ivory, number 9. I heard the PA announcer, Ivory like a wrecking ball. As I said earlier, he is a load. 2nd and 6, ball at the Junction 36-yard line. 9:20 remaining here in the 3rd. Takes a snap, fakes to Ivory, passes it out to number 2, and he's caught immediately. I believe they're going to lose yardage on that. They're going to lose about a yard on that play to bring up 3rd and 6.
Make it
3rd and 8. I'm sorry, they lost 2 on that play. Junction comes out of the huddle, kind of hurries up. Trips to the near side, empty backfield. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. He's got the first down. He's to midfield and across it. 40, 30. He's down almost to the 20-yard line before he's brought down by Bryce Bratton and others. It's the big play. That's probably the biggest offensive play Gurdon has allowed this evening. I do not have that young man on my roster. He keeps it himself again over the left side. It's quite a few yards down inside the 10-yard line. Going to move the chains once again and bring up 1st and goal Junction City at about the 8-yard line. 8:13 remaining in the third quarter. Up, high snap. Over the quarterback's head, he covers it up. Back almost to the 20-yard line. They lost about 12 on that play, maybe 11. They're going to have 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 19-yard line. That shows you just how far back a high snap can put you. Empty backfield, trips to the far side. Oh, it's almost blocked by Caden Rhodes. Pass complete to Jamal Johnson, and he's in for the Junction City touchdown. 19-yard or 20-yard pass and catch touchdown to Johnson. So 22-13 is your score with 7:15 remaining in the third, barring the extra point, 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Josh Taylor kind of directing traffic. They give it to Johnson, and I don't know that he got it. Kyle Radford comes out of the pile with the football. Plays blown dead, no good. 2-point conversion, no good. Stymied by the Go-Devil defense. 7:15 remaining, and that is your score currently, 22-13 that you see there on your screen. Go-Devils make a good stand there to keep the score, to keep Junction just 9 ahead of the Go-Devils. Gurdon's going to line up in a little bit different kick return formation. Let's see, Skylar Walker's going to switch with Jamari Williams. Jamari's going to come back here to the second line. Now we've got Colby Brigance and Herbert Bell back deep. For the Go-Devils, we got all the hands team up front. Sam Bell, Dane Hughes, Caden Rhodes, Skylar Walker, Josh Taylor. Jamal Johnson's going to do the honors again for the Dragons. I don't know that he'll kick it deep. We'll see. He sort of skies it over to the far side. Bryce Bratton hauls it in, but it was out of bounds. And flags fly for the kick infraction there. So that'll put the Go-Devils at Well, they're discussing it. All right, that's what I thought. Out at about the Gurdon 42-yard line is where Gurdon's possession will take over right here. 7:15 remaining. They're going to line up in wishbone formation. Tight formation. Give it to Herbert around the left side. Herbert tries to make a little room. Might have got a yard, maybe two. They're calling it 2nd and 10. I'm calling it 2nd and 9. I'm looking right down the line. 2nd and 9, 6:47 remaining in the third quarter. It'll bring Herbert out here in a two tight end set, just about, basically a two tight end set, two back set. Give it to Sam Bell. Sam Bell up the middle. Sam playing like a madman tonight. First down, Gurdon, over into Junction City territory. About a 14-yard carry for Sam Bell over into Junction City territory, down to the Junction City 45-yard line. Gurdon wastes no time. Line up. Same formation here. Up, and Junction bit. And I see a little bit of frustration there. They're mad at themselves, you know. They want that one back. Offsides on the defense. That'll mark it a little bit closer. Put it at the 40-yard line. Be 1st and 5, Go-Devils. I believe we went with a little bit of hard count. And that right end. Two young men on the right end for Junction City. Bit. Jones gives to Sam Bell. Between the defender and the slippery ground, Sam Bell goes down after, about a 6-7 yard gain. First down, Gurdon, inside the 35-yard line of Junction City, down at about the 33. 5:36 remaining in the third quarter. Gurdon trailing 22-13. That Gurdon offensive line winning the battle on this possession, definitely. Allowing Sam Bell, Herbert Bell. This one's going to be Herbert around the left side. Let's see if he can get a block. Cuts it back to the inside. Makes a little bit of something out of what could have been nothing. Gain of about 4 on the play. They'll mark it inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. They're going to call it 2nd, even 5. Back to the old wishbone. I believe Junction jumped there. Sam said, I'm going to take this ball around the left side, see if I can't move the chains. No flags on the play. First down, Gurdon at about the 20-yard line. Gurdon taking their time, 23 seconds on the play clock. 4:26 remaining in the third. Wishbone formation, 1st and 10 at the 20 of Junction City. They give it. Sam Bell down inside the 15 to about the 14. They're running the ball at will right now on this Junction City defense. And Gurdon trying to hurry up. LeBrayland split out to the right side. 2nd and 5. Ball, they give it to Sam again. Sam drives them down to about the 10.
Bell to the right side.
I'm not certain. He was standing completely upright. It fell over. Ball was laying at the 10-yard line, but they're going to place the ball at the 13-yard line. May have had an early whistle right there, blowing the play dead. Washington split out again. This time Jones keeps it, driving his legs, but he's brought down for a loss. Back at about the...
Number 16, Andrew Jones on the keeper to the right side. But he's tackled by number 5, Christopher Norman.
All right. He brought him down. It's just some strange things there, I believe. He was brought down right about the 15-yard line, but they placed the ball at the 11. I'm not really sure what their math is doing right there, but I'll take it. 4th and 2 from the 11. Here's where the Go-Devils bow up right here, 4th and 2. What do you got? They give it to Sam, first down, dives, tries to make the end zone, does not quite make it, moves the chains, and he's down to inside the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Gurdon's trying to hurry up. Everybody trying to get lined up here. Go, 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 go. Tight formation. They're going to give it to Sam, and he's Bell in the end zone for the Go-Devil touchdown. (22-19) is your score. They're going to line up for the extra point. Bratton to snap, Jones to hold, Urquidy to kick. And the kick is up, and it's good. PA announcer said he drills it. Got to give the young man props. They have not changed the scoreboard yet. I'm a little bit quicker than they are. The score is, with 2:26 remaining here in the third quarter, Junction City 22, Gurdon 20. And the scoreboard at Junction City still says 22-19. And the Gurdon fans informing the referees that we are allotted one more point. Still says 22-19. The referee has asked for them to make the score 22-20, and they changed the time remaining to 20 minutes. Wait, Urquidy can't. The PA announcer says Urquidy to kick it away. The time and the score are wrong on the scoreboard. The scoreboard says 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter and 22-19. I do believe it's more like, now they changed it, and the Gurdon faithful stand up excited about the progress being made in the Junction City press box. 22-20, 2:26 remaining, and they're going to kick it off again. My goodness. Urquidy. He's going to sort of sky it over to the left side. It's going to go out of bounds. Put a little bit too much on it that time.
And the Dragons will take over 1st and 10, right at midfield, 50-yard line.
Junction City. They give it to Ivory, and Ivory lowers his shoulder, and he's over the midfield, down inside the 40-yard line. First down, Junction City. Big A.J. Ivory bowls his way into Go-Devil territory. Clock running at 2:10, rolling past 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Junction up by 2 over our Go-Devils. There's the give to Ivory again. He might be bottled up, and he is, before he can get down to the 35-yard line. He gained about 1, maybe 2 there. Tyler Spooner split to the far side. I believe that's Johnson. No, Ivory. The give to Ivory around the right side again. Inside the 35-yard line. And a whole pack of Go-Devils. And about the 33-yard line. Somebody said the ball was out. I had to get quiet and listen. But the ball was evidently not out. And going to bring up 3rd and 4. 53 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 3rd and 4 for Junction City. At the Gurdon 33-yard line. Trips to this side. Go-Devil faithful get loud. That's right. Gurdon stops him. He might have got a yard. I don't know that he got anything. Yard marker has not moved. I believe he got a yard, though. That's going to bring up 4th. Oh, no, they're calling it 4th and 4. He didn't get anything. 4th and 4. Andrew Jones pumping the crowd up, wanting everybody to get up on their feet, and they need to. I believe we're going to have a timeout here. Oh, not a timeout. That's the end of the third quarter with Junction City leading 22-20. I'll swing the camera around. We're going to show the boom. That's right. Andrew Jones with the Junction City Frog Leap. As we head to the last frame, Junction City with a tight ball game, tight ball game. Gurdon looking good tonight. We're going to flip the field. Junction will be heading toward their field house, toward their scoreboard. Go-Devil fans get on their feet. Shaking the whole roof off of this place over here. The Junction City facing a 4th and 4 here, and they're going to go for it. Trips to the left side. They want to swing it out. Quarterback wants to keep it. He's got a man, Tyler Spooner, down there on that side. No flags. Pass incomplete. Go Devil football. Good coverage. Defender got there right as the ball did. So the Go-Devils take over. They get the stop they needed. 11:54. 6 seconds have ticked off here in the fourth quarter. Go-Devils get the stop they need. Trailing by 2. And they're going to Herbert Bell, Gunnar Gibson in the backfield. They're going to give it to Herbert up the middle. Herbert driving his legs out to almost the 40-yard line. Herbert Bell on a gain of about 8.5. Going to bring up a real short second down here. 2nd and 2 for the Go-Devils. 11:35 remaining in the ball game. I said 2nd and 2. I'll call it 2nd and 3. Going to line up, I believe, this time. Oh, same formation. 2 split out. Herbert Bell, Gunnar Gibson in the backfield. 3 split out. They're going to pitch it to Herbert around the right side. Let's see if Herbert can get the first down. Herbert gets out to about the 44-yard line, brought down after they moved the chains. The band kids call him Hoob. Hoob moves the chains. Telling you what, Junction City's got everything they want, getting everything they want out of some Bell boys this evening. Sam and Herbert getting the job done. Doing the lion's share for the Go-Devils this evening. This time the give to Sam Bell up the middle, across the 45. The whole pack's pushing a big rugby scrum there. They're going to give them the 46-yard line. Good gain on first down. Good gain of 3 or 4 on the first down. Everybody pushing, everybody doing their part. Good to see Jamal Johnson there. Number 3 helping up number 3. Jamal Johnson helping Sam Bell up off the ground. Good sportsmanship. A lot of purple and a lot of gold on the field tonight. A whole heaping, helping of head, hustle, and heart on this Go-Devil football team. 2nd and 8. From their own 46-yard line to give to Sam. He gets a full head of steam. I don't know but what he didn't make midfield right there. They're going to give him the 49, just past the 49-yard line. Pretty manageable third down there. That exchange been crisp all night long between Jones and between Hatley and Jones, and between Jones and all of these backs. Sam Bell especially firing off the line faster than I believe I've seen him do all season. Now we're back to Herbert Bell and Gunnar Gibson in the backfield. This time pitch out to Bell around this side. He tries to cut it up and he gets the first down across midfield down into Junction City territory. Herbert just turned sideways and whoop, right in between them. That's enough for another Gurdon Go-Devil first down. So now we're going to go back to the wishbone formation. We get over into Junction City territory. We're going to give them a little bit different look. Oh, and number 55 puts his hands on his head. He is not happy with himself. He just walked right into the neutral zone and gets nabbed. Offsides or encroachment, if you would, on the defense. Bring the ball down to almost to the 40-yard line, but 1st and 5. They're giving the Go-Devils a short march to the yard marker here. 1st and 5. They give it to Sam. Sam might have made back to the line of scrimmage.
Bell up the middle. Tackle made in the backfield by number 50.
I believe we're going to have 2nd and 5 forthcoming here. 8:30 remaining in the ball game. Gurdon moving the ball.
Make it 2nd down, about 5 to go.
2nd and 5. Jones takes the play back out on the field. We're going to have Josh Taylor, Sam Bell, and the freshman Jamari Williams in the backfield comprising the wishbone formation. They're going to fake it to Jamari. Jones, passes to LeBrayland, and it's complete inside the 30. Inside the 30, down to about the 26-yard line. First pass and catch of the evening. Jones to Washington. Jones had a couple options there. Bryce Bratton and LeBrayland staggered down there and made it a little bit hard to cover. And the sophomore snags it, moving the chains for the Go-Devils. 7:49 remaining. 1st and 10, Gurdon at the Junction City 26-yard line. Wishbone formation. They give it to Sam. Sam's going to get a couple. He gets 1 or 2 there. Bring up about 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8, 7:25 remaining in the ball game. They give him the 25-yard line.
It'll be a gain of about 1 yard, bring up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. LeBrayland's going to split out to the other side over there. Well, actually, they're going to put him over there in the tight end position. Jones thinks twice about pitching it, then holds it for himself. He's going to get down to about the 20-yard line. And that's going to give the Go-Devils a 3rd and about 4. Jones making the wise decision, thought about pitching it out. Too much trouble out on that side. And he made a right turn and cut it upfield to give them a short or manageable 3rd down here at the Dragon 20-yard line. .6:19 remains. They give this one to the freshman Jamari Williams, and Jamari Williams moves the chains. Number 4 with his first varsity carry for the Gurdon Go-Devils, moves the chains in a first-round playoff game at Muse Field in Junction City, and I know he's excited about it. They give it to the bowling ball. Looking like Jerome Bettis. He comes around the left side and falls across the yard marker to the 14-yard line. 5:57 remaining in the ball game. Sam Bell, Jamari Williams, Gunnar Gibson, wishbone formation. Jones under center. He gives it to Sam over the right side. Sam protecting the football, gets down to about the 11. He's down inside the 11, almost to the 10. Tick-tock clock. 5 minutes 31, 5 minutes 30 seconds. They're going to call it 2nd and 7. Ball laying right at the 11-yard line of Junction City. Wishbone again. They give the ball to Williams again over the left side. He's down inside the 10. He might be down to the 6. If he's down as far as I think he is, going to give them a real manageable 3rd down right here. They're saying the 7-yard line. We're going to call it 3rd and 4. So we switch it up a little bit. We got both Bells in the backfield, Sam and Herbert. Gunnar Gibson at the fullback position. This time they give to Sam around the right side. He tries to find a little bit of room to squirt through. They're going to say first down. Kane Cali says they got a first down when 55 makes the signal. I believe him. First down, says the referee. Flag men throw their flags down because it's first and goal, ladies and gentlemen, for the Gurdon Go-Devils. 4:29 remaining here in the ball game. 22-20 is your score. We coming up on 4:15 to play. Gurdon. 4:12 to play. First and goal right here. Boy, big tight bunch right here. They're going to give it to Josh Taylor. And Josh Taylor is down to the, boy, I wish I could see. I wish I had some binoculars. I believe he's down to the, I believe that we're going to call it the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 3. Tight formation. They give it to Sam this time. Sam is in for the Go-Devil touchdown. Sam Bell, 4 touchdowns on the night. This is Sam Bell City right here. Sam Bell drives behind that big Gurdon Go-Devil offensive line. I don't even want to turn around and change the score. Gurdon up 26-22 over the Junction City Dragons with 3:37 remaining in this ball game. Gurdon act like, I believe they might go for 2 right here. You go for 2, you make it a 6-point ball game. If you can make this, you make it a 6-point ball game. They give it to Sam Bell. He squirts in, and the 2-point conversion is good. Wait a minute. You have got to be kidding me. They call that no good. He was, okay. 26-22 is the score. I was positive he fell into the end zone. 26-22 is the score. 3:37 remaining. That's where we are right now. I tell you what. No matter how it turns out, no matter what happens, nobody can ever say that Sam Bell did not come to Junction City and put this Go-Devil football team on his back. And I promise you, Union County will remember Chunky for a long time. Go-Devils are excited, bobbing around. There's still football to play. You're Queedy. Stutter steps, kicks it deep. Spooner or Johnson, jump yardage, squirts across the 35 out to about the 38-yard line. They're calling it 6 yards. It really is 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Nope. It is 6 yards. 2nd and 4. 3:06 remaining. Coach Jackson wanted a timeout, and they didn't give it to him. The ball looks like it came loose. Wait a minute. Nope, they're saying incomplete pass. That was a backwards pass. That pass was absolutely backwards. That was a lateral pass and a live ball, and they called it an incomplete pass. All right, timeout Junction City. Timeout Junction City with 2:36 remaining. 2:36 remaining here in the ball game. Gurdon ahead 26-22. Junction City facing a long 4th and 5. Not necessarily the ball game if they do not make it, being as they have 2 timeouts. Gurdon would have to possibly get a first down there. Everybody getting watered up. Junction City. The 4-seed Gurdon Go-Devils from the 5-2A come in here and face the 8-2A Junction City Dragons, the 2-seed. Finished second in the 8-2A to the Fordyce Redbugs. Jaden Pate, Jacoby Dickens, these freshmen on the sidelines are pumping this crowd up. Sam Bell and the crowd getting louder and louder and louder. Junction City not quite set in what they want to be set in. Trips to this side. Snap the ball. And he's caught and dropped. That's Gurdon football. Gurdon football. Coach Kyle Jackson is absolutely beside himself. He is so fired up. I'm telling you what. Super proud of that man right there and these Go-Devils. The band is rocking. The team is rocking. 2:29 remaining. Gurdon with all their timeouts and the football at the 37-yard line of Junction City, and the offense in control right here. Junction City. Over the past 10 years, Gurdon has met Junction twice in the playoffs and has come up short in both of those, 2013 and 2019 most recently. Jones to Jamari Williams. Jamari Williams down to the 35-yard line to bring up second down.
Number 4, Jamari Williams on the carry up the middle. Tackle made by host the Dragons. Gain of about 1 yard to bring up second and 9.
Bring up second and 9 for the Go-Devils. 2:06 remaining, 2:05 remaining. Second and 9. Clock continues to run. 1:50. I'll keep you updated. 1:49, 1:47. Gurdon taking their time. 6 seconds on the play clock. They're going to give the ball to the man Sam Bell. He's inside the 35-yard line. Junction trying to strip the football. He's down to about the 34-yard line. And the clock stopped. There was no timeout, no first down. Chains did not move, and the clock stopped. Okay, now Junction gets their timeout. They got an extra couple seconds of a timeout there. One minute, 34 seconds. Scoreboard says second and 9. It's going to be third and 9, I believe. These young men came down here. I believe they had an awesome week of practice. They've come down here and really put together a fine ball game here in Junction City. Wishbone formation, 3rd and 9. The ball is given to Sam Bell, and he's tripped up. Tripped up. And that is I'm sorry, that is a terrible spot right there. It's where when your knee lands is where the ball is when your knee lands. His knee landed at the 33-yard line. The ball was easily at the 32. They placed the ball at the, I'm sorry, his knee landed at the 28-yard line. The ball easily landed at the 27. They placed the ball at the 29. So, we're going to have a 4th down play right here, which I'm not sure what we're going to do here. 1 minute, 14 seconds. If I'm a gambling man, I'm saying Kyle Jackson is going to go for it right here. If you do not make it, Junction City has called another timeout. If you do not make it on this 4th down, Junction City will take over at their own 20, at best their own 27-yard line is where they would take over with about a minute 5, minute 10 remaining and no timeouts. If Gurdon does make this 1st down, the ball game will be over. This is about 3 yards right here. Depending on the spot, all right, they're going to take an official timeout and measure, which gives Junction City an extra timeout. 1:06. The clock is stopped at 1:06. Gurdon leading 26-22 over Junction City. Chain gang trying to figure out how to get the chains out on the field. I'm not sure how close it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see where they put it here. Put your end down. Call it. 1st down, Gurdon. Game. That's game. That is ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Ball game. By an inch. Sam Bell and his fortitude. 1st down, Gurdon. Junction City is just about finished. A 1st round exit. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off on that. I got a little excited right there. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining. Y'all going to have to bear with me. And Gurdon takes a knee. And Junction City comes through the line, as well they should. They're trying to come through there and bust the play up. Coach Jackson still excited on the sidelines. Coach Jackson, Coach Love, extremely excited. Coach Kaiser takes off the headset. He is excited. This team, look at them. Jaden Pate, Alan Urquidy, everybody pumped up on this sideline. People said they couldn't do it. They have come to Junction, and that's what they're doing. Gurdon takes the delay of game. Wait, no. We have just, I wasn't watching. I was watching our guys jumping around on the sideline. Something happened on the field. I understand the emotion. We've seen our young men, over the years play their last game, and these seniors for Junction City, they are emotional. I feel for them. I really do. This is their last game for their seniors. They don't want it to end. Our seniors don't want it to end, and it becomes an emotion you almost can't handle. I'm certain of it when you have played your last game. So the clock did stop because of the flag. Junction City busts through the line again. I believe we're going to have to take one more snap. Nope, I believe that's going to be the ball game right there. Gurdon's going to walk away with this one, ladies and gentlemen. 26-22. The Gurdon Go-Devils come into Junction City, a 4 seed, defeat the Junction City Dragons, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a final. Gurdon is extremely excited. The Go-Devils come in, and we might as well call it an upset. Caden Rhodes. That right is a statement, says Ed Bradley. That was an absolute statement. They are absolutely excited. Coach Kaiser, Chris Kaiser, embraces Caden Rhodes. As the fight song plays here in Junction City and the handshake line lines up, Gurdon, for the first time in a long time, lines up to shake hands with the Junction City Dragons as the scoreboard shows them the victor. If I didn't have to stand here and talk, I'd get on the field and hug some necks. I promise you that. Let me get over here and run the camera. My girl's trying to go get on the bus. I'm gonna work the camera so we can show these boys. Show these boys during the alma mater. Let me get a good shot of them right here for you guys. Yeah, boy, they are excited. Let me zoom in on them a little bit there. We can see them. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is one heck of a football team. It came in here with a mission, and they got her done. Look at those seniors out there. Big Caden Rhodes, Sam Bell, mixed in with the freshman. There's old Andrew Jones. Boy, he's pumped up. Look at him moving out to the front there. He is excited. Good job, guys. Mamas and daddies galore out there to hug these Go-Devils. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot say enough about the ball game and what I witnessed here tonight on this Louisiana line. These boys and girls, they came down here and got her done. I'll be right back. I got to go shake a kid's hand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here for just a moment. I'm a little bit out of breath. I ran down on the field. I don't know if anybody's even still paying attention. I got Facebook messages and text messages galore right now up here with Coach Chris Kaiser. Coach Kaiser's packing up, smiling from ear to ear. He's excited he got the dub. I could not. Let me catch my breath. I seen everybody else getting to have fun and hug and high five and all that fist bump down there on the sidelines, and I just couldn't shut her down and go down there, so I left it going. Went down there and hugged some necks and told some kids I'm proud of them. I tell you what, these seniors came to play football in Junction City tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This whole team came to play football at Junction City tonight. They wanted it. They played like they wanted it, and they got it done. 26-22. The 4 seed defeats the 2 seed in Union County this evening. And momentarily, I am going to pull it up. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to pull up.
Can you send one of those managers up here when you get a chance?
If my internet will work, I'll tell you who we're going to play next week. I'm getting messages from people all over, ladies and gentlemen. I just got a message from my buddy Josh Nance, old fish from over at Bearden, said, how about them Go-Devils? And I completely agree. Pull up the Fearless Friday scoreboard right here. They're going to turn the lights out on me, I guarantee you. But I got a flashlight. I'll lean against this fence and talk all night if I have to. I went down there and hugged just about every Go-Devil I could find. There was Go-Devils young and old on the field, excited, bouncing around. You may have seen us. I don't know if you saw us. But I cannot say enough, and this scoreboard will not load. Go-Devils come in here and win tonight. I do want to say this to Coach Brad Smith and the Junction City Dragons. Extremely hard-fought game between two extremely hard-nosed teams. And they had a tremendous run this season, and they always put together an awesome program here at Junction City. And it was a very welcoming environment here this evening. And I look forward to possibly, if we meet them again next year in the move up a classification, I look forward to coming back. Brian McGallier just texted me. Brian, look it up. It was the Des Arc Parker's Chapel game. Winner of that game we play. Okay, Brian McGalliard says Des Arc it is. So next week we travel high up on the plains to the Eagles' Nest to face the Des Arc Eagles. Des Arc, of course, in the same conference with Clarendon, etc. Okay, Brian says the Des Arc Parker's Chapel score was 52-6. That game being played at the Eagles' Nest in Des Arc. But Gurdon comes in here tonight. Thank you, Brian, for your help, buddy. I appreciate it. I think I'm sucking up all the Verizon internet with this jetpack right here. As this stadium empties out and the buses load behind me, I almost don't want to get out of these bleachers. We were here in 2013. We were here in 2019. I talked to Garen Orsburn right there on the sideline, who's been helping this team all season. Graduated in 2020 with G5 and Emmanuel Marks, etc. Thomas Stockdale, and he was on that team that came here in 2019. He said it felt good. He said it felt awesome, and I'm sure it did. I can't even imagine what it felt like for him to have played his last game on this field and to see this team that he is become so close with in helping out at the field house, etc., perform the way they performed tonight. I put my hands on both Sam Bell's shoulders, and I told him, 4 touchdowns, buddy. You put this team on your back. You didn't want to go home, and you're not going home. You're going home, but you're going home to practice to play the Des Arc Eagles. Those sponsors on the screen, I cannot say enough about them and helping us. Brian Clark messaged me a minute ago thanking me. I thank you, buddy. I thank you and Mr. Larry Garlington and Farm Bureau Insurance of Clark County and all of our sponsors that you see on the screen that are going to go with us next week to Des Arc, looks like. We're going to have to leave early next Friday up there the other side of Hazen. I'm not even really positive exactly where it is. Up there on the I-40 corridor up there somewhere, you will find us next Friday night. I'm going to get off of here and pack up. I got some kids waiting on me, and we're going to try to get back to Clark County and head to Russellville tomorrow to see the old Go-Devil band member, Austin White, and the Arkansas Tech Band of Distinction. But those of you that watched this tonight, you watched a little Go-Devil history this evening. Gurdon has fell to Junction City three out of the last 4 times, which spans over probably 20-plus years. And tonight they turned that around, defeating Junction City, and the scoreboard is still on at 3-0, 26-22. The Gurdon Go-Devils came in here and showed this state and this field of playoff teams what Be Great means. Listen, I want to thank you all for being patient with me as I got a little excited and the kid in me came out and I had to go down the field and hug everybody and almost cry with everybody. And Kirk Rhodes about broke my hand when he gave me a high five. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me, and we're going to get out of here. And that's going to do it from Junction City. Hey, you've been watching Gurdon Go-Devil football right here on the Go-Devil Network. Be great!